Wow, I have perfected the chocolate mousse recipe. And the thing that put it over the edge from yummity goodness to ecstasy was nibs. Nibs. Raw cacao nibs. So here's the ingredient list. Cottage cheese, organic mind you. MRM. Oh, yeah. It has to stay 100% all natural. And that means it's sweetened with stevia instead of that other crap. Xylitol. I got the big bag, the family pack this time on account. I'm really excited about making a lot of this. And that's it. Okay, so here we go. Take your cottage cheese, dump it in your blender. You kind of really need it in a blender like this. I mean, it's the K-Tech Industrial, kind of have at Starbucks for smoothies and stuff. Regular blenders don't work so good. You kind of have to work at them and push the stuff down because they cavitate all the time. But here's a cheap option. Just a hand blender. So you can do this recipe in like a big mug or a bowl or something with the hand blender, and you just work it like that. Okay. That'll save you the $500 of buying an industrial blender. So we just put in the 16 ounces of Organic Valley cottage cheese. Now we're going to put in 4 scoops of the MRM. And then we're going to put in that same MRM scoop size of xylitol. What is xylitol? Let me tell you. Xylitol is an all-natural sweetener. It is a sugar alcohol, and it does not, the body does not absorb the carbs like it does sugar. So it doesn't have an effect on your insulin, and it will not put you in a fat storing mode like sugar will. Okay, so now we turn on the blender, and I'm going to let it blend most of the time without the nibs. And then I'm going to stick a scoop of nibs in for the last 20 seconds. So it breaks them up enough so it's like a cookies and creamy kind of texture, but not enough that they're totally blended in. But as you can see, these nibs are, they're pretty big, and I've tried it just with the full nibs, and that's good too, because that makes it kind of like the yogurt granola kind of combination, what a lot of people like for breakfast, but it's a little bit too much for my taste and for the taste testers so far at the X-Gym, and so they like it more blended in. So this blender takes about a minute, so while that's blending, I'm going to be explaining how to do a fat flush so you can lose as much fat as you want in a week in a really healthy way. So let me just start the blender. And then while that's going, I can explain how to do this fat flush. As much weight as you want in a week. It's as simple as that. You thought it would be hard, but no, it's really easy. All the fat you want in a week, and that's how you do it. So we've got about 15 seconds left on here. And we just do a whole scoop. Again, it's the MRM scoop size of nibs. grind those up, blend them in a little bit here. That should be enough. And then you just dump it right back in the container whence it came and rinse it out a little bit. Just get all the cottage cheese out of there that might have been residually hanging out. Look at, oh, look at, oh. So you can see the nibs in there? Can you see the nibs in there? Okay? And then you stick the lid back on it, put it in your fridge, and 3 hours later it firms up into a chocolate mousse kind of consistency. And wow! Oh, here's one I made. It's, well, it's all gummed up because I used a fork to eat this one. That's how thick this stuff is. But see, that's what it looks like, and it's just amazing. And the protein, I mean, there's so much protein in this, and it's low carb because even the nibs are mostly fiber, and these nibs have incredible amounts of antioxidants. Ounce or ounce, nibs have more antioxidants in them than even blueberries, than even acai berries. Anything. Nibs have the most antioxidant, gram for gram, ounce for ounce, than anything on the planet. So you're having protein, you're having yummity goodness, you're having pure chocolate, don't feed it to your dog by the way, and antioxidants. So, unbelievable, wonderful, healthy snack, and yet it tastes completely naughty.